from Johnny Red Floyd Stadium on the campus of Middle Tennessee State University in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Welcome to the 1998 Contest of Champions. I'm Rob Wiles. We're here on Halloween night. Hey, but don't you worry. You're going to get all the treats tonight in the form of some great performances by 9 of the best high school bands anywhere. Well, everything's about ready to start, so what do you say we head down to the field?
We'll see performances tonight from these outstanding high school bands. The Giles County High School Band from Pulaski, Tennessee. The Golden Tornado Band from Union City High School in Union City, Tennessee. From Nashville, Tennessee, the John Overton High School Band. The McGavock High School Band from Nashville, Tennessee. From Brentwood, Tennessee, the Brentwood High School Band. The Oakland High School Band from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. The Hilltopper Band from Science Hill High School in Johnson City, Tennessee. From Florence, Kentucky, the Rebel Brigade from Boone County High School. And from Columbia, Tennessee, the Columbia Central High School Band. We'll also see a special performance from the host band for the Contest of Champions, the Band of Blue from Middle Tennessee State University in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Our first performance tonight is by the Giles County High School Band from Pulaski, Tennessee. This band is directed by Steve Williams and Cindy Pride, with drum majors Casey Pylant and Lakeisha Miles. The Giles County Band will play songs with an English flavor tonight, including Rule Britannia, Moorside March, Children's March, Fantasia on Dargasan, Song Without Words, and English Folk Song Suite.
Well, we're here with the director of the Giles County Band, Steve Williams, and you brought along your drum major today, haven't you?
Yes, we have Casey Pilot here, who's our drum major.
Boy, I'll tell you, how did you get such a big sound out of your musicians? They just sounded great.
I'm just really proud of our kids. They work really hard and put a lot of air in the horn and support their sound. Get a good sound.
Do you have any trouble, Casey, getting everybody to practice? Is it hard to get everybody to work together?
No, everybody in our band works very hard. We're very proud of them.
Yeah.
We've worked hard and come a long way, so we're very excited.
Now, I may be mistaken, but is this your first trip to the Contest of Champions, or have you been here before?
We came in '96, but this is the first time in finals.
Yeah,
right.
So it's pretty good to be in the finals.
Oh,
huh?
it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Was the music particularly hard, difficult for the band members to get to learn and to use?
Our music is very difficult. Our show is difficult, but it's fun and it's exciting, and everybody works really hard, and we got it together, so.
Next will be a performance by the Union City Golden Tornado Band from Union City, Tennessee, under the direction of John D. Easley, D. Bishop, and Johnny Bishop. The drum majors are Betsy Hepler and Cheryl Perry. The Union City Band will play classical selections, including Little Fugue in G minor, Symphony No. 5, Pathétique Sonata, and Symphony No. 9. Well, we're here with the directors from the Union City Band, John Easley, Dee Bishop, and Johnny Bishop. And we have to say that that opening was a little bit of a surprise. Or did you plan it as a big surprise for us?
Yes, sir. That's we did 48 counts of silent drill at the beginning. That's something a little unusual, hard to pull off too, because of course the kids are following just the drum major at that point, and they all got to bring horns up and come in at the same time. It's a little tough number, but it's a nice way to start the show if it's right.
It certainly was, and it seems like the music that you picked for them to play was terribly difficult. Is that a choice you decided to make?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, our guard instructor Ty Levette, it was his idea for he wanted to do a Beethoven show, and we listened to drum corps stuff and to put the Bach on the front end. But yeah, it was difficult choices as far as, you know, a lot of musicality things to do there that from the standpoint, the kids really worked hard to pull that off.
And there was a beautiful solo, right? Why don't you tell us a little bit about that, Ms. Bishop?
The soloist's name was Cheryl Wagner, and she is a student of Elaine Harris's in Martin and has been taking privately for many years. She does a beautiful job.
The John Overton High School Band from Nashville, Tennessee, directed by Joanne Hood and David Adelot, with drum majors Lauren Bowers and James Williamson. The John Overton Band will play selections tonight from Swan Lake.
we have with us now the co-directors of the Overton High School Band from Nashville, Tennessee, Joanne Hood, David Adelent. So, boy, what a great opening to your show tonight.
Thank you. We just thought it was wonderful. They definitely peaked tonight.
They did, huh?
Yes.
This is a great time to peak, I guess,
Yes.
huh? How was it that you all decided to do the Swan Lake?
Well, it was a process that started back in the spring, like in April, and we finally decided in June that we wanted to do something that was related to dance. And so we picked the Tchaikovsky Ballet, and that's how we did Swan Lake.
And the Guard all seemed to work so well to articulate the music that you had there. How was that worked out?
Well, our staff's very close, and we spend a lot of time communicating and talking about what we want and the effects that we want to achieve and how we want to express the music. And so it's really a group effort as far as how everything's put together.
It seems as though that the music that you picked would be terribly difficult for musicians to play. Must have an exceptional group of musicians this year, huh?
Yes, we do. We have an exceptional group of young women and men and great parents, too. We couldn't get it along without them, too. So, and they've worked real hard.
Next on the program, the McGavock High School Band from Nashville, Tennessee, under the baton of J. Jeff Beckman, Debbie Burton, and Chuck Lyons, and with drum majors Randy Powers, Jennifer Greer, and Carrie Holt. Their program tonight, entitled Through Countless Halls of Airs, containing the selections First Flight, Kitty Hawk, and High Flight. Well, we're here with the directors of the McGavock High School Band, Jeff Beckman, Debbie Burton, and Chuck Lyons. Well, another big performance from your big band.
Well, we were really pleased with it this evening. We've got a great bunch of kids and some wonderful parents, and we're really proud of them.
Do you think you could find some harder music for them to play next time? Or
I don't know. We just wanted to do something that kind of lent itself for all the different timbres on the field. That's what we were after.
Next up, from Brentwood, Tennessee, the Brentwood High School Band, directed by Randall W. Box and Jay McCulley, with drum majors Caleb Hollifield and Grant Smith. Brentwood's program includes the selections Renaissance, From Darkness to Light, Mother Russia, A Song for All Seasons, Trip to the Fair, and Festival Preparations. here with the Brentwood High School directors of the Brentwood High School Band, Randall Box, Jay McCulley. Well, some tough music you gave your musicians to play this time.
Well, it was a very entertaining package for the students to work on and put together, but yes, it was quite demanding.
Why did you pick such difficult music? Was it just something that you felt you wanted to try to build your show around, or why this score?
It's educationally sound to challenge the students even when we're doing an entertainment package, and we really wanted to help the students to grow musically as well as all the other things we do, so we wanted to have a very challenging package.
The final performance in the first half of our program comes from the Oakland High School Band from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. This band is directed by Randy Rohde and Bob Horn. Courtney Sadler and Jason Stiltner are the drum majors. The music program for this band includes Elsa's Procession to the Cathedral, Dance of the Tumblers, Siegfried Idol, and the Fifth Symphony Finale. with us now the directors of the Oakland High School Band from right here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, Randy Rohde and Bob Horn. Well, the audience really liked you. I don't guess it was all your friends and relatives from Murfreesboro up there. Must have been a lot of music lovers in the audience, too.
Well, we had all the home crowd folks here, and that was a lot of fun. But we just really had a good time getting this band and this show together. These kids, I'm telling you, they've really done everything we've asked them to do. They've just been a joy to be around. It's been quite a season for us. We've had a blast.
Okay, so we're up in the stands with
the Lawrence County High School Big Gold Machine from Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
the Big Gold Machine. You want to say what?
And we'll be right back with more of the Contest of Champions!
Yeah! Okay.
History's Best on PBS. Embracing the moments in time that resonate forever.
Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
Creating a place for those who have a hold on our spirit and a claim on our soul.
Free at last! Free at last! Thank God Almighty!
At PBS, the voices of the past have always been alive.
This is but the first scene of what may be a great tragedy.
Because history has made us who we are.
We have it in our power to begin the world anew.
And inspires who we may become.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
And who better to remind us? History's Best on PBS.
Okay, we're up here in the stand sitting with
Jackson Central Mary High School Band.
Yeah, from
Jackson, Tennessee.
And what do you want to say?
Welcome back to the Contest of Champions.
Bands performing in the second half of our program tonight will be from Johnson City, Tennessee, the Science Hill Hilltopper Band. From Florence, Kentucky, the Rebel Brigade from Boone County High School. From Columbia, Tennessee, the Columbia Central High School Band. And we'll see a very special performance from our host band from Middle Tennessee State University, the Band of Blue. Next will be the Hilltopper Band from Science Hill High School in Johnson City, Tennessee. This band is directed by Tom Stites and Mark Foster, with drum majors Julian Lloyd and Ross Bader. The Hilltoppers take a secret agent theme tonight with the songs Bond Theme 007, Secret Agent Man, Mission Impossible, Soul Man, Men in Black, Peter Gunn, and Live and Let Die.
So here with the directors from Science Hill High School in Johnson City, Tennessee, Mark Foster and Tom Stites. We had a long bus ride over and did that secret agent man sort of thing for us. Hoping to sneak up on the other competition here maybe a little, huh?
Well, we're certainly hoping that we're going to be able to do that. It's awfully exciting for us being the first time here at Contest of Champions, and we're awfully glad to be here. We're honored to be in finals. We feel like our kids did a great job tonight, and we're just happy to be here.
Yeah, to come for the first time and make the finals, that's quite a big accomplishment.
Well, this meant a lot to me. I came through here in 1970 through 74 with the Hopkinsville High School band and got to compete on the same field. So I told the kids this was a great chance to come here and do something I never got a chance to do. So we really enjoyed the run. It's been a great opportunity down here for us.
How did you happen to pick the music that you chose for this particular performance? Why this music?
Well, we just, quite frankly, we saw somebody that did a nice job with some detective themes last year, and that was kind of the germ of it. And then we took a look at the idea of putting together a show based on just Men in Black, and the themes kind of fell together. And the kids loved it, and the audiences loved it, so it's turned out to be a really good show for us.
People who have the toughest job here tonight are the men and women who have to decide which of these great bands is putting on the best show tonight. It's a job I wouldn't want to have. Well, let's go upstairs and meet the people who do have that job, our judges.
Bert Cresswell from Orange Park, Florida. From San Francisco, California, Shirley Doriti. Jay Jackson from Boone, North Carolina. From Las Vegas, Nevada, Thomas Leslie. Durley Long from Hattiesburg, Mississippi. From Lorton, Virginia, Stan Schoonover. And from Orlando, Florida, Dan Ward. From the only Kentucky band to make the finals this year, the Boone County Rebel Brigade from Florence, Kentucky. The brigade is directed by Dave Weber and Terry Wyatt, with Sarah Goebel and Nick Payne as drum majors. The Rebel Brigade will present a program called American Visions, including the selections Chester, Simple Celtic Gift, Chorale, and Shaker Dance.
Well, we're here with the director of the Boone County High School Band, Dave Weber. Boy, what a great performance. You gave your musicians some tough music to deal with there, didn't you?
Yes, we've been trying to stay with the concert band music, and it's very difficult stuff and exciting, and it keeps a good challenge for us all season long, so we really enjoy it.
It seemed like your guard was really well in time with the music, and it really accented the show really well this year.
Right. The youngest part of our band is our color guard. I got one girl working the whole 30 groups, 30 kids. It's been a tough job for her, but she's done a great job. Yeah, we're proud of her.
And some great woodwind performances in your show.
Yeah, we're real happy with that. That's a very young part of our band. Our whole band's really young. We're just really excited about it. But our woodwinds have done real well this year. They've won some woodwind awards throughout the whole season and stuff. It's definitely a woodwind show.
Our final high school band performance of the evening comes from the Columbia Central High School Band in Columbia, Tennessee, directed by Philip Brown and Connie Cathy, with drum majors Beth Wilson, Kelly Siebold, and Elizabeth Hampton. The Columbia Central High School Band will play a program of liturgical dances. So we have with us now the directors of the Columbia Central High School Band, Philip Brown, Connie, Kathy. You know, I was watching the show and I was thinking to myself, how'd they do that? How did you do that?
With an awful lot of hard work. I tell you what, we almost bit off more than that band could chew this year, but they've really worked hard for us. It's a super group of kids.
Well, that was just, I mean, next year, could you find them some harder music to do?
Well, you know, we keep asking ourselves that, and I keep saying at some point in time we're going to write some hard drill, too, so I don't know. Maybe we'll get them both together in the same year.
Well, yes, that was one of the things that impressed me, too, was how well the drill complemented and articulated the music that you're doing, how well it was performed.
Well, there was an awful lot of mixed meter and a lot of time and effort that went into it, and we just tried to portray what we thought Hosinger wanted out of it.
Mm-hmm. What did you see tonight that you thought was surprising, that surprised you?
I think the band played a lot better tonight than they did this afternoon. Just a little bit tighter run musically. There's just such an high exposure to error in that show that just the least little thing getting off really sticks out like a sore thumb.
Yeah. All these bands are highly skilled marching units. I mean, it is a marching band contest after all, but in every band there are musicians who don't march, but whose performance is nevertheless very important to the overall sound of their group. What do you say we go out to Franklin High School in Franklin, Tennessee? We meet some of those musicians who don't march and hear their instruments that we might not expect to hear in Franklin, might expect to hear them in, say, Margaritaville. But before we can set sail for Margaritaville, we got to get it together, getting our equipment on, and making sure our flags are all set to whip perfectly in the breeze. Everybody getting primed to play and march. Everybody except the folks who play these instruments. Yeah, steel drums, like you'd find in Jamaica Mine, or in Franklin, Tennessee, where assistant band director Chris Patterson loves the sound these drums add to the band.
Well, to the band, it just brings a whole different element. Just immediately, not only the look, that people identify it with the Caribbean, and also, of course, the sound. It has a completely different timbre that none of the other instruments in the band can do, and it just, just brings a lot of those qualities.
This is Jessica Singer's first brush with steel drums, and she's getting into the sound, too.
Well, they're just, it's like a new instrument around here, and, they're fun to play. You can get into them and everything.
So while everybody else gets to march, do our steel drummers feel left out? Well, I wouldn't feel too bad for them. In fact, Brooke Packard says she doesn't miss marching at all.
No, actually I don't. I marched with the snare drum for 2 years, so it's a nice break.
Yeah. I guess you can still kind of really get into the drums when you're on the sideline. You don't have to...
Yes, actually, we've been asked many times, so get into the show.
So when the show goes on the road, say to the Contest of Champions, and it's time to get ready... Our steel drummers make certain they brought the atmosphere with them. Yeah. Maybe in the form of a good luck pumpkin.
I carved it last night.
Yeah, to get ready for the party that sort of naturally follows the sounds of the steel drum.
It's more of a party atmosphere, I guess you would say, and that's kind of what we're trying to do. Is trying to make this a separate band almost, like a party band, just to add a, general effect to the show and everything.
The sound that they make. It's different from any other instrument that there is.
A sound that's a real crowd pleaser, whether you're from the Caribbean or just once in a while, maybe on a winter's day, have thoughts of heading there for a while. Now that we've taken our little trip out to the Caribbean, what do you say we take a trip back out to the field where our host band, the MTSU Band of Blue, is getting ready to perform. We wind up our performances tonight with a very special performance by the Middle Tennessee State University Band of Blue. The director of the Band of Blue is Rick Murphy, Associate Director Terry Jolly. Field commanders are Patience Long and Mondale Rogers. The Band of Blue will play music of Michael Jackson tonight, including Thriller, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, Workin' Day and Night, and Beat It.
That's right. Now it's time to slow it down with a little something, something from Off the Wall. Don't stop till you get enough. Now it's time to focus on the percussion in the 1996 #1 bass drum line in the nation revisited. How about a little working day and night?
Well, the bands are clearing the field. It's just about time to find out who the big winners are tonight. So let's go down to the field and join announcer John D. Hood.
In ninth place, with a score of 84.99, Giles County High School Band, Steve Williams and Cindy Pride, directors. And now eighth place, with a score of 85.87, the Union City Golden Tornado Band. Directors John D. Easley, D. Bishop, and Johnny Bishop. And now for seventh place, with a score of 86.74, and winner of the Kentucky Governor's Cup, Boone County High School Band, directed by Dave Weber and Terry Wyatt. Dr. Roger Kugler will award the Kentucky Governor's Cup trophy. And now in sixth place, with a score of 87.32, the Science Hill Hilltoppers, directors Tom Stikes and Mark Foster. Fifth place. Fifth place with a score of 87.99, Brentwood High School Band, directors Randall W. Box and Jay McCulley. Fourth place, with a rating of 89.47, Oakland High School Band, directors Randy Rohde and Bob Horn. Third place, an honorable mention, with a score of 93.11, 93.11, John Overton High School, directed by Joanne Hood and David Adler. And now second place and reserve grand champion. And Mr. Joseph Smith will award the reserve grand champion trophy with a score of 93.14. Second place and reserve grand champion, Columbia Central High School Band, under the direction of Philip Brown and Connie Cathy. And now, ladies and gentlemen, presentation of the Governor's Cup, the Tennessee Governor's Cup. That'll be presented by Dr. John McDaniel. And first place and grand champion for the 37th Annual Contest of Champions with a score of 93.66. McGavock High School Band, directed by J. Jeff Beckman, Debbie Burton, and Chuck Lyons. Mr. Joel Tilson will make the presentation of the Grand Champion Award.
Well, boy, you sure know the way up to the winner's stand, Jeff.
Well, we appreciate that, but the bottom line is there are a lot of really great bands here this evening, and our hat's off to all of them as well.
And so this is like second year in the row. You've taken the top prize. I guess that people will be planning their programs next year to see what they can do to outdo you, huh?
I don't know. I think if we all just work as hard as we can, that's what it's all about. But I really appreciate it. You're very kind.
Well, what do you suppose? What did you feel like was the most outstanding part of your performance tonight? The part that made you the champion?
The thing that we were most pleased with was just basically the performance of the students, just the energy level and the extreme method in which they performed the show this evening. We were very proud of them.
And a very tough musical show you gave them to perform.
It was quite a package musically and visually. It really was demanding and really ran them all over the field, pretty much.
Thanks, Jeff. Wow. What a bag full of treats we're taking home from this Halloween night, huh? Some precisely crafted marching routines, some wonderful music. Well, all part of the Contest of Champions, of course. And that'll do it for this edition of the Contest of Champions. This is Rob Wiles saying that I hope all the spirits you had on this Halloween night were good ones. Good night.
This week on Channel 8.
In the Andes, a child sacrifice uncovers the Inca's darkest secrets. In